What's good, doers? You know what it is. You know it isn't your boy. Got back from another reaction video. Before we get into this, you know what to do. Turn me up. Lock with us on Kick and Twitch. You know how to do this. You are in both. The Heart Part 6, Drake, just dropped. It's time to get into this. It's time. It's time. Drake responded. Drake responded in orderly fashion. He did. He did. 4 minutes ago. 15,000 views. See what's going on here. Dave Free. Oh, man. With the black heart. Oh, shit. 22 weeks ago. What that mean?
Now let me see you prove it.
Oh, shit.
Just let me see you prove
You talking about 6?
All right. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in the...
Oh, man, they giving the media niggas respect, the Mundo. They giving media niggas respect. 1090 Jake. 1090 Jake. He shouted out the white boy. You know they gonna come after Drake for that. You know they coming after Drake for that. You know that.
Small town, my Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you get and get stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you...
Okay. So the daughter is fake, which gives Drake lots of leverage. Lots and lots of leverage. He played the shit out of Kendrick, know what I mean? Baited the shit out of him. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. That gives him lots of leverage, you know what I mean? That discredits a lot of what Kendrick had to say and a lot of the energy that he had and a lot of the shit that he said with his chest is now discredited. That's a fact.
So thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? Dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication.
You dumb and reactive, I'm petty with dedication. Oh man, what's worse? What's worse? Who you gotta worry about more? A dumb reactive nigga or a petty nigga with dedication? Who you gotta worry about more? Ask yourself. Ask yourself. Hold on, let's see what he's talking about though. Hold up.
What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations?
Oh, what bone? Oh. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because usually niggas' wives come out like, ain't nobody fuck, man. Fuck is you talking about? Ain't nobody touched this but Kendrick. Nah, I mean? I don't know.
Why is she following Dave Free and I missed the morale? You haven't seen it.
Huh? She don't follow. Whoa. Listen, you know the ladies never, you know what I mean? A girl never gonna follow who she really dealing with. I ain't gonna lie.
All of the allegations. Bones we dug up in that excavation. And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and I missed the morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months. The distance is wild. Dave leaving.
Oh, Kendrick ain't been with his wife. Oh, what Drake know? What Drake know that we don't? Kendrick not with her no more? 6 months? Who he ain't seen 6 months? Hold up.
Heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking in 6 months, the distance. Why is she following Dave Free and I missed the morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom I expected. Anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection.
That's a jab. Y'all can act like it ain't. Let me tell you right now. Y'all can act like it ain't, you know what I'm saying? But we in the middle of a war right now. And I mean, there's no line, you know what I mean? There's no line. So that's a jab right there. That's a jab right there. I'm not gonna hold you. Niggas is saying that this shit is weak. It's not, because we definitely got we definitely got some facts out of this. Some of what Kendrick said is a lie. Drake also played him at his own game by feeding him fake information and expecting him to bite the bait. You know what I mean? Exposing that he's using TikTok information and, you know what I mean, petty info to come at Drake, I guess, you know what I mean? It's now up to Kendrick to expose what he knows to be true, you know what I mean, going on, you know, let's see. But the whole, hey, if Kendrick ain't been with his baby mamas for 6 months, or if he ain't seen the kid in 6 months, and his day-free situation is true, Drake is up. He is up.
This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with.
Oh, he's saying that he think Drake a pedo because he got molested. He think Drake a pedo, and he's so heavy on the fact that Drake might be a pedo because he was molested. That's a jab. That's a jab. If that's what he's talking about, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know everything. I mean, I could have heard something else. I don't know.
Depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. Made the whole connection. That one record where you say you got molested. Ah, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with, it's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore, this really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never hit.
He's saying that Kendrick feels some type of way. He's saying that, like, nah, I mean, he's saying that Kendrick is projecting what happened to him basically onto Drake. Is he not? Is he not? Is he not? He's heavy on the whole Drake is a pedophile and touching little kids because of what happened to him. Is he not?
Healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross air like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only
Oh, damn. He talking about the Rick Ross flight? Nah, this a recent diss. This a recent diss.
you thought you left D
Nah, Drake cooking right now. I think he's I think he's very confident about the fact that Dave Free has a baby with Kendrick Lamar's baby mama. And I think Kendrick has to speak up about this. He has to deny it. Dave Free has to deny it. Somebody in TDE has to deny it. Kendrick's baby mama has to deny it, maybe, possibly, because it's a little too out there at this point, and that's a factor in what we got going on here. It's a factor. It's a factor.
Flat D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dawg, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could.
Nah. Come on, Drake. I hear what you're saying right now. You know what I mean? You standing on the whole. You debunking a lot of what he said and a lot of his angles, and I respect that. You know what I mean? You didn't take the club hit route. I respect that as well. If what you're saying is to be true, you definitely do make your way up to the upper hand for sure. But you can't back out of this. Nope. It sounds like you backing out of it, and you can't. Nope.
Fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature.
Nope.
If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. And Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I
Straight disrespectful. Why the fuck did that just happen?
yeah, like that one fucking hit maker, dawg, not a shit you about to need for later. Nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you sounding like you sent him comment. Nigga, I see you when I see you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very subtle, very straight to the point. Nah, I mean, very much necessary. There was no other way to address the whole pedo situation without saying, I'm not a pedophile, and I got too much respect for that. And that shit capped. And we knew you was gonna take that. And we fed you fake information about the 11-year-old, and you stood tall on that shit. And you even had a fake conversation with my fake 11-year-old daughter. Nigga, got you. Know what I mean? And you was acting like my money wasn't good in the streets when it came to information, this, that, and the third, and there was moles in my situation and this like that. Hey, we gotta acknowledge that too. It might have not been a club hit, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna act like it was weak because it's not some shit that they're gonna be playing in the club. But this is definitely like, I'm gonna sit you down and talk to you real quick as well. Know what I'm saying? Since we being mature and shit.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working.
Oh nah, Drake sound beat. He sound beat up. No cap. He sound beat up. I don't know. He might have emptied the clip. Kendrick might now put the switch on the Glock and empty that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That might go on from this point on. But yeah, Drake might just stand on the fact that, nigga, we got you with fake bait. And yeah, that's that. Whatever you got, go ahead. Shoot your best shot. I think.
You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator. Now get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but...
I see what you did there. Like, it's hard to compete a bit against you when you're just lying and, you know what I mean, and taking anything and going for anything. Really, it's hard because I don't know.
It is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
All right. So we all had a conversation, right? We all had a conversation. We definitely saw a great battle amongst two GOATs, respectfully. You can't take nothing from Drake and you can't take nothing from Kendrick. You know what I mean? They wasn't rapping about who's richer. They wasn't rapping about who, none of that, no corny shit. They wasn't rapping about who got more plaques. They wasn't rapping about who do no more numbers. They wasn't rapping about none of that. It was straight, nigga. I'm on a more type of time with my motion. Like, my motion is this, and I know this about you. My motion told me this about you, respectfully. And we all came to terms with one thing. Whoever is telling the truth is the winner. That's what we all agreed with. Because Drake had his moments and Kendrick had his moments. And whoever was telling the truth was the winner. We now know that the 11-year-old shit was a lie. No young girl has came to the pedestal or has a documentary. There's no saving. No, there's no Drake documentary on Netflix on the way. There's no the raid at Drake's house. There's none of that right now. Absolutely none of it. You know what I mean? But it has yet, you know what I mean? The whole Kendrick wife situation has yet to be denied. It has yet to be denied. No cap. These are facts. They said, by the way, you know, I ain't even reading that. Kendrick, as of right now, took the bait, lied, had to double back, made it sound good, doubled down on the whole pedophile ATL vulture situation. We all understand that Kendrick still exposed Drake for, you know, and Drake never, you know what I mean, debunked the whole ATL, what he did in ATL, the way he did a sweep through ATL and all this other vulture shit. Never debunked none of that. So it sounds like Kendrick got him on that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of what Drake meant when he said, nah, this was a good battle, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Really, you know what I mean? When he meant by that, there's a lot of shit that he had to sit there and be like, you got me on that. You got me on that. Respectfully. And I think the ATL thing was one of them. Was definitely one of them. I think the consistency behind Kendrick Lamar and the way he forced Drake to, you know what I mean, stay in this shit. That definitely took a toll on Drake. You could tell. But I think Drake walks out of here with, you were telling lies and you were telling the lies that we fed you. Y'all have to understand how much that gives, what that gives Drake, bro. That makes Family Matters a lot better. A lot better, bro. It do. You know what I mean? It debunks Meet the Grahams a lot. You know, it debunks 616 in LA a lot. A lot. That takes two of Kendrick's records off the fucking battle. Them shits don't count. Get them out of here. I don't know. Not Like Us. Like this right here does not beat Not Like Us necessarily in certain moments, but it does beat, like, you know what I mean, the other two that came before. Yeah, it do. It don't beat Euphoria. No, I don't. Drake has songs for that. I'm sorry, y'all not gonna agree with me on this one. And if what Drake says is to be true, Kendrick fans, because I know it's a lot of you guys in here right now, what do you guys got to say about that? What do you got to say about that? What do you got to say if Dave Free has a baby with Kendrick Lamar's baby mama and he hasn't seen the kids in 6 months? On top of the fact that we already know that the baby was a lie. The only other thing that Kendrick Lamar said, like Kendrick Lamar attacked Drake with, you have an 11-year-old baby. You're an ATL culture vulture. You got robbed at New Ho King. You can't say the N-word. Hey, a lot of that shit got debunked, man. A lot of it. You're a pedophile. A lot of that shit got debunked. So it's now time for Drake to make 2 more songs about Kendrick Lamar and this whole Dave Free situation. If he bullies him back on that, and he stands on that, and he makes songs forcing Kendrick Lamar to speak on that, DNA tests or whatever the case may be, that might be what we need. We might need a club record from Drake forcing a DNA test out of Kendrick Lamar. What do you guys mean nothing got debunked? What the fuck do y'all mean? The 11-year-old girl is fake. He said it. He temporarily debunked it. Kendrick Lamar now has to show us a picture of the girl. And then we now have to go and get a DNA test from the girl and go the process. But until then, until further notice, Drake literally said, yo, we told his we told his informants that information and waited for him to use it. Debunked. The baby mama would have been like, hey, she would have been on Vlad. She would have been on Academics interview. She would have been on Say Cheese. All them niggas would have paid her $50,000 to $100,000 an interview. This is Drake. Complex would have gave her $200,000 to sit down. Are you guys kidding me? Do you guys know how this media shit work? Y'all forgot? Y'all think the baby mama of Drake, you think the woman that Drake silenced and threw into the depths of the shadows, wouldn't come out? You don't think she would have took this and turned this into her moment? Y'all forgot who these women are? Y'all kidding me? Y'all have to be bots. These have to be bots. I forgot. Yeah. Are y'all kidding me? I thought y'all was real niggas from the hood. Y'all supposed to be. Are y'all kidding me? Hush money? Drake don't got enough hush money to hide this baby mama from the blogs. He don't got enough hush money for that. He don't got enough hush money for that. This is the biggest moment in hip hop. Somebody got $2-3 million for her to come sit down with the baby. $4, $5, $6, $7, $8 million, $10 million for that baby. They got the money, bro. They got the money. They got the money. Y'all bugging. Y'all in my chat saying that, bro, I don't believe that the woman exists, man. I don't believe it. I don't believe the baby exists. I don't believe there's a baby mama out there. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. NDA? NDA? You guys don't understand. They have the money. This is Drake. This is Drake's second child being exposed to the world. Do you know how much that interview? Bro, you post an interview with Drake and Drake's baby mama and his 11-year-old baby. That interview has 10 million views in 30 minutes. Maybe 1 hour. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know what an NDA means, but I know somebody got the money to beat that NDA. Fuck that NDA. There's no way, bro. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way that girl exists. Absolutely no way the girl exists. Y'all look, as much as I would want to believe so, I believe that it would have been out there way earlier. I believe it would have popped up when the Adonis situation popped up. Hell yeah. If Adonis' baby mama wasn't on an NDA or whatever the case may be, the 11-year-old wasn't on no damn NDA. I gotta call you back. I'm Drake. Drake just responded. You guys just text me. Yeah. If Drake, the porn star, didn't have an NDA with Drake for Adonis, This one don't got one. You think, bro, you think Drake ops give a fuck about an NDA? You think Drake ops give a fuck about an NDA? I'm pretty sure the NDA goes like, I'm pretty sure like the NDA should be like non-existent. Like, for example, if you sign an NDA to say you know, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't think you can just lie on the NDA. Like you're able to just go out there and say, I don't have an 11-year-old daughter because somebody has an NDA saying you have an 11-year-old daughter. I'm pretty sure you're both just not supposed to speak on it at all. I'm like, what the fuck? Now I'm a slave? Now I'm from Canada? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Hey, all I'm saying is don't lose sight of this shit, bro. We said whoever comes out of here with the facts is the winner. Whoever comes out of here with the facts is the winner. Right now, Drake is serving more facts. You know, Kendrick Lamar has his facts as well. Like, the fact that, like, what Kendrick Lamar exposed about Drake is just as up there as what Kendrick Lamar lied about Drake and isn't able to prove. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? The bait that he took. Like, right now, it's back to even. It's back to even. It's back to even. There is no winner. Nobody up. It's back to even. Back to even. 17-year-old girl. Y'all talking about that video that was on stage? Y'all talking about the video that was on stage? I mean, listen. 17-year-old girl. Drake did that shit on stage. All of y'all loved him until now. None of you guys knew that Kendrick Lamar beat his wife until now. You know what I'm saying? They're both horrible for it. They're both shitty for it. I didn't praise Drake for hooking up with a 17-year-old girl on stage. I definitely did not praise him for that at all. I didn't glorify that. I didn't post that on my story. I didn't repost that on my MySpace. So personally, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what happened back then. I'm gonna just keep it up. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It like, yo, realistically, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's, y'all niggas could, like, hey, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas don't give a fuck that Kendrick Lamar beat his wife. Kendrick Lamar fans don't give a fuck that he beat his wife. Drake fan, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, pick your fucking side and stay there. You know what I'm saying? Let's exclude those factors out of this shit if we have to. No, I'm not fucking Canadian. I'm Haitian. And I grew up in New York my whole life. I've never lived nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are y'all talking about? The whole situation right now is even between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Drake was bullying him and whooping his ass, know what I mean? And then fed him bait. Kendrick Lamar bit the bait, took it out, exposed it, and lied to all of us. Then tried to double back and you know what I mean, make up for it. Drake responds saying that this was a lie, that was a lie, and you still not debunking the elephant in the fucking room. So it's time to talk about that. And I'm gonna go kick back until you talk about that. Until you talk about what your wife is doing. Hey, and that's really honestly what we're left with here. He'll stay away from Atlanta. You know what I mean? And you gotta speak about your wife. He might be lower, he might chill out with the feminine shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, actually, it's Drake. He might not. He might up the ante a little bit. But you know, hey, we now know Kendrick Lamar lied and he beats his wife, and his wife has a baby with his wife might have a baby with somebody else in his camp. And we now know Drake is a ATL culture vulture. We now know that Drake possibly might like kids. We all know that the people around him have little situations that they got to clear up. We now know that he has a BBL. We now know that he acts sassier than other women, and he doesn't write his lyrics, and we've emphasized it. We now know this all. And we now know the industry hates him. We do know that. But I think what Drake has exposed about Kendrick Lamar compared to how catchy he's made it sound, compared to what Kendrick Lamar has exposed about Drake, compared to what Kendrick Lamar has to debunk, compared to what Drake has already debunked, I think this is a pretty fair battle. I think so. I think so. I think so. Drake is dealing with a loose cannon because Kendrick Lamar at time was taking anything and going with anything. And he has too much of a platform to be doing that. You know, Drake doesn't doesn't think that's fair. And yeah, Drake feels like he's definitely got to run for his money on this one. But he feels pretty confident with where he's at. And until Kendrick Lamar can debunk that and speak on that and talk about that, boom. If Kendrick Lamar debunks that and it comes back to Drake with more and, you know what I mean, fries his ass, Drake is in trouble. He is in trouble. But I do think this is a good comeback. It just wasn't a catchy way to do it. I think we can agree on that. Yeah, probably not going to agree on that, but whatever. What you talking about? What you talking about? No, I'm not on his payroll. I've never spoke to Drake ever in my life. He's never reposted me, liked my picture. He's never anything ever in my life. I'm not a part of the camp. I'm nothing. So, same with Kendrick. So, I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas are talking about. I don't. Spam OVO. They're spamming OVO. Yes, they are. They're spamming OVO. Okay. Chat, what do y'all think? Kendrick or Drake? Who's winning right now? Any Drake supporters in the building? Do I like Kendrick or Drake's music more? I like them both evenly. I'm going to make a poll. Kendrick, Drake, who's winning? Who's winning? I just dropped the poll. Y'all let me know. Until then, it's your boy A-Guy back with another reaction video. Before we get into this, you know what to do, turn me up. Lock in with us on Kick and Twitch. You are not a duo unless you are in both. I think this is an amazing moment in history, and I'm grateful to be a part of it, and peace.